Netmarble tried to grab our money for 9th anniversary with a really sweet way. Hello gang, welcome to the channel, and today we're gonna go through the biggest Marvel Future Fight Netmarble actually marketing trick that they ever have done, and it's working perfect. I'm gonna explain you what I'm talking about, and I have some theories, I have some stuff I wanna flex about a video. I predict this tier force and stuff like that, you know. If you wanna stick to the video and learn about everything that I mentioned previously, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit me down below in the comments what are you going to do after all this new information Netmarble dropped to us the last 2 or 3 days through the live stream. Yeah, about the live stream, guys, it was fantastic. I'm totally into it, and I suggest to everyone go there and see the improvement of 3RL being host of Dakota. Dakota, I never have heard about this dude before. It's a dude that plays Marvel games, and he's kind of a Marvel comic expert. There is this expectation as it seems, but yes, the point is that they were having a blast and a really good podcast. It was so awesome, and they explained everything that we're going to get easy peasy. The black side of this live stream kind of podcast was that it was only 4 characters and nothing else but these 4 characters, guys. Okay, let's start from somewhere. Today in Greece, it's Eastern, so happy Eastern to everyone in Greece or in the other Christian Orthodox countries all over the world. We're gonna have some kokoretsi and lamb. And for the people that don't know what is this, it's this thing. Ulas, I know you, my friend, already have kokoretsi in your house. But yeah, guys, the thing below, it's the kokoretsi, and the thing up, it's the lamb. My parents right now, they're cooking them, and I'm ending with the video, and I'm going to eat because everyone in Greece eats meat these days, and especially today, it's the meat day. Yeah. So yeah, happy Easter to everyone again, and let's go back to our topic. And our topic is these perfect characters Netmarble decide to drop right in the middle of anniversary. As you can see, this is Ant-Man, this is Hulk, the strongest form of Hulk actually, Sentry, and this Sentry, it's as Dakota explained, actually I didn't know that, it's Sentry combined with Void. It's like they are friends now, they are not like enemies, so he can choose himself where to drop Void and go through, you know, choose Void to go out and help him into the fight like his pet or something. So yeah, it's really strong uniform, but it's not Void. So yeah, my prediction actually couple of months, I think it was 2 months ago when I was actually predicting that we're going to get Sentry. As you can see here, it's February 24. So yeah, I was saying, I was dropping suggestions about tier 4 skills, and they didn't went that far. I was suggesting Sentry's tier 4 skill, press it and go like Mephisto, transform him into Void, but they choose to go way simpler and just have the uniform that he actually can use skills through Void. You know, his 5th skill, it's Void, actually comes and help. And all of the uniforms at the moment feels fantastic, to be honest. And their very next uniform, it's a uniform that I knew from comics. It's Rune King Thor actually. I knew about Hulk, I knew about Thor, I didn't know about Ant-Man, or I didn't know about Sentry. I have seen this Sentry uniform in the past, you know, the red Sentry, but I didn't know that the fact that he can master Void and use him through his skills and his powers. So let's start from somewhere, and as I was saying before, why I believe this is a marketing trick, it's because the sales of Netmarble was going down in my mind. You know, this 9th anniversary provides nothing from sales, nothing special, you know. They didn't try at all to make something really cool so people go and buy it. And as you can see, I had made the poll and 47% of the people said that they're gonna spend no money. 25% said that they're gonna spend maximum $10, and it was only 15, actually 14 and 13 that they went, you know, $100 and more. I mean, until $100 or even more. That means that generally the opinion of the people, you know, that's only my channel, of course, but you need to consider that the general opinion of the people was like, this is a lame 9th anniversary, nothing is happening, no update, only the bingo, what we're supposed to do, you know. And everyone was like, what is going on? And they decide not to drop sneak peeks, but drop a live stream, super cool live stream with 2 hosts and having, you know, a special conversation about the characters, something that they should have done really long time ago. And they should have, you know, bunkers live stream all the time, and not the ones that TRL is alone and struggling. So about the speculations and what we should see, it's actually the facts here. It's that after Thanos getting a second uniform, being a tier 4 with a second uniform just a couple of weeks ago, they decided to do exactly the same for Hulk and Thor. Hulk and Thor are 2 of the favorite, you know, characters in the Marvel universe generally, or people that actually read Marvel comics. Me myself, when I start playing the game, I waste a mega tier 2 ticket for a Hulk and a tier 2 ticket for my Thor, because I thought it's the best, because I was just starting playing the game, you know. I had no idea, I was completely noob. But yeah, I picked Hulk and Thor as my first 2 characters to build at tier 2 as a new player 6 or 7 years ago. So I guess everyone loves them. And from the survey they did a couple of months ago, people had voted about Sentry, that they love Sentry and they love him to see, and they love to see him with a uniform. But there is kind of some stuff here that we have to discuss. Also, there is Ant-Man. Ant-Man is a tier 2, he's maximum going for a tier 3, so he probably not gonna change meta by any mean. Only if they decide to give him any extra passive ability, and his passive ability, you know, can be used as leadership or support for PvE and PvP somehow on ABL and ABX. In the same time, we just took Ronan, so yeah, I'm seeing him only being an Alliance Conquest character. About Hulk, Hulk's new uniform feels fantastic. He looks really dope, and I've seen from the live stream that he's dropping beams from his mouth. In the start, I thought that they could make him elemental type character, you know, because this feels like lava or feels like fire. But in the same time, we know that this is gamma radiation that goes out of his body. So probably they're gonna stick to physical attack, but working only with HP. But there is a scenario there in my mind that they could turn him into elemental type character, because some of his skills seems like drops electricity, some of his skills looks like drops fire. So why not turn him into a character with normal physical attack, you know? Because the thing with the HP, the damage for him popped out just on last 3 or 4 years with the Immortal Hulk uniform. Before the Immortal Hulk uniform, Hulk was doing whatever he was doing with physical attack. So they could change it again, and with this uniform gives him fire damage, or transform the HP into fire damage. So, you know, there is a lot of things that going on. But there is a beam skill that it's continuous, that he's doing it and non-stopping. This skill only stops if you cast another skill, and this skill makes me believe that he's going to be really good for PvE also, and especially for World Boss Legend. His skills feels like short cooldown, but in the same time for ABX and ABL, this beam, you know, most of the times doesn't work. In ABX and ABL, you need to spam skills. You can't stay in a skill long time because the procs on your cards the procs on your ISO set, the procs on your CTP, it's gonna pass through you, and the beam gonna stay, but the damage gonna fall behind, way behind, you know. So in my mind, they're going into make him Thanos point 2, you know, 2.0 actually. But I'm not sure about that too, because Thanos just hooked into the game. He's the only PvP character that can stand there without having a revive, without having immortality. So Hulk here does not have an immortality or a revive, but still he's a really good character for Alliance Conquest these days. With the new uniform, if they focus on more PvP skills, you know, make him even better, that feels like a long shot, because from the live stream we see that he doesn't have the iframe ignores, he doesn't have the tools to go PvP. So for PvE, probably he's going to be the new uniform, but the bad news, it's probably that he's going to be no ABX ABL, but World Boss Legend. For me, it's working because I have him already tier 4, as I saw you already. My Hulk rocks more than 200k HP. He's really fat. I was lucky getting his artifact for free from a chest from Essence, you know. I don't have a crazy build on him, but I have the HP Urus that you need to have, and generally, yeah, I feel really curious to use him day 1 during my live stream. Of course, I'm gonna do the day the update gonna drop. I'm gonna do a live stream in the daily reset, as always I'm doing. I'm gonna make, you know, I'm gonna let you know through my community posts. So subscribe, follow, hit the notification bell so you can get all the community posts. And that's for Hulk. For Thor, poor Thor, where are you going into? I mean, he has to compete with Gladiator. Gladiator, it's a native tier 2, just took his tier 4, and he feels really promising. I've already tier 4 him, I have him rank 178, I have built him like super stacked, and if Thor out DPS him day 1, I'm gonna be like, damn. But in the same time, you know, I'm really happy for the players that was holding there, waiting, having only Thor and doing damage. My friend Cameron, last moment, he went into, Masik Mikir actually went into Gladiator. He loved to play with Thor. He was doing 10 million, 11 million with him in ABL. He was the only dude I ever knew doing that. But now his Thor is gonna hit even harder with his new uniform, and I'm curious how hard he is going to hit. Because for Thor, I mean, yeah, Hulk, you know, you could say, yeah, perhaps he is PvP, but he doesn't have all the abilities, perhaps this, perhaps that. Thor, there's no way he's going to be PvP, he's going to be PvE, and he needs to be really good for ABL and ABX and give value to free-to-play players that don't want to invest for Gladiator or Thor, or his father called Odin, yeah. This uniform feels really busted, and I hope delivers the issue that Thor has right now. The Thor's problem is actually the big cooldown on his 5th skill that can't be combined with his 4th skill in the same time, because you're letting his 4th skill to play until the end. The 5th skill doesn't have a charge before. It's kind of weird situation. You need to do 2 different rotations into 2 times, you know. You start with 5 cancel, 3 cancel, 4, and into the very next rotation you're not using your 5th skill. It's kind of weird situation, so I need them to fix at least his skills so he's gonna be legit to play. He is, but he's hard. Actually, I want them to do him easier for everyone to play, and I'm looking forward to test him too. For World Boss Legend, he is already really good. How better he is going to become, I'm not sure, bro. I'm not sure, but he is really strong still. And about my Thor, of course, because he's like the 2nd best striker I have after Ghost Rider, I have him stacked. I have full Odin's Blessing, I have Mighty Rage on him, 4-star artifact, that's something I would fix, but yeah, at the moment, my Thor is ready to be tested. He's super duper stacked, almost 100,000 energy attack, and yeah, I'm so curious, And of course, the frontman of the show, Sentry, is the first native tier 3 ever getting a uniform. And what that means at least 3,500 crystals uniform without the sale. And with the sale, something between 1,700 to 1,900, something like this, because it's like the 50%, it's 1,750 actually, but I'm not sure about 3,500. They are increasing the value of the uniforms by 40% from native tier 1 to native tier 2 and from native tier 2 to native tier 3s. I'm not sure how much the increase is going to be. If it's going to be the classic, the uniform is going to cost 3,500. That means on 40% sale, 2,100 crystals. 2,100 crystals in the normal sale. So if you're planning on Sentry, hit that uniform. There is no bug. You need to wait until Black Friday for the uniform to cost less than 2,000. But what I am expecting, and if I get less from Sentry, I'm not gonna be happy. If he's going to get a that high cost uniform, I'm expecting him to be Jean Grey 2.0. If he's not performing perfect in PvE and PvP, it's gonna be a waste. I mean, the first native tier 2 we took as tier 4, I think it was Jean Grey. And Jean Grey, until now, after 1 year and a half or something, with a PvP build or a PvP build, she can do really fantastic PvE and PvP. So Sentry need to be in that high. So in my mind, do not equip PvP CTPs on Sentry because this boy is gonna be hot. I'm waiting him to perform perfect for PvE and PvP with a PvP build or vice versa. Back in the day when Sentry, sorry, Frozen Nurture, he's a Greek. Καλό Πάσχα, άστο GBR, πήγαινε φάει λίγο αρνή. Yeah, sorry for that. But yeah, I'm waiting Sentry to smash the game. He's going to cost even more. His gears to be ranked cost like 120,000 gold per roll. So this is gonna be crazy. If you hit 30 roll with him, it's going to cost like 13 million. It's going to cost like 1,000 of carbonadium. He's going to cost a lot, bro. He's going to be super expensive. So I want net marble. Okay, they didn't did the transformation thing. I suggest in my tier 4, they did drop the void inside his skills. They made him looks fantastic. He looks fantastic. And the fact that we're gonna see void also, it's so awesome. So guys, please keep him, first of all, keep him a hero. Do not turn him into a villain. I want him to be a hero. In the comics, it's kind of weird. He is kind of hero and villain sometimes with this uniform. But yes, I want him to stay hero and I want him to perform perfect. If he's not performing perfect, yeah, it's a totally waste. So yeah. That was it in my mind, you know. I'm expecting a lot actually from Sentry. You know, you need to hold a small basket there and be ready for net marble to drop bullshit and just a cash grab and stuff like that. But yeah, Sentry, bro, the first native tier 3 ever getting a uniform and ever getting a tier 4. He's the number 1. He needs to be perfect. He needs to be perfect for PvE, he needs to be perfect for PvP, and when he came into the game back in 2019 or something, he was doing both with a PvE build. Guys, he had a CDP of energy and he was destroying the meta in timeline battle and he was destroying the meta for a world boss legend. He was busted. So do not equip PvP CDPs yet. Wait, because a hybrid CDP like a grid or a mighty destruction or a mighty energy or even a rage, if he's good for ABL and TBX also, could be the best. Like with Jean, you know, with Jean I'm still into the brilliant rage and she's performing perfect for PvP and PvP. and PvE. So yeah, let's wait and see. I'm really hyped. Let me know down below in the comments your attitude, how you feel about this, how you feel about the new characters we're getting. Netmarble hit it, did it perfect, and we are hooked up with this update and this 9th anniversary. If you didn't spend before, I bet you start spending now to have the crystals for all these uniforms. Because guys, at least 4,000 crystals needed for these 4 characters. At least 4,000 crystals, even with the 50% discount. It's a 50% discount, but you need at least 4,000. I'm missing them. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but yeah, I'm gonna try to find some for them. That was it. Smash the like button. Hope you enjoyed. See you into the next. Kisses in your faces.